Have you ever wondered what happens to airplanes when they retire? Airplanes, much like people, have a lifespan. But unlike us, their retirement doesn't necessarily mean the end of their journey. The retirement of an airplane is a complex process, influenced not only by the distance it has flown but also by factors such as its age, flight hours, and pressurization cycles. Over the past 35 years, more than 16,000 commercial aircraft have been retired globally. That's a fleet larger than any airline in the world. And these aren't old rust buckets, they retire with an average age of 27 years. Some even continue to serve in various capacities post-retirement, proving that there's plenty of life left in these metal birds. But the question remains, what does retirement mean for an airplane? Does it pack its bags and head off to sunny Florida? Not quite. The process is a bit more intricate and can lead to a variety of outcomes. Some planes may find themselves whisked off to massive airplane graveyards, while others might get a second lease on life in the second-hand market. Some planes may even find themselves disassembled, their valuable parts salvaged for use in other aircraft. Others might be recycled, their materials repurposed for a myriad of applications. And then there are the lucky few that get to live out their days as the star attractions of aviation-themed businesses, like hotels or restaurants. So, what happens to these retired planes? Let's delve into some of the possible outcomes. First, let's talk about the boneyards, the final resting places of many airplanes. An airplane boneyard, or graveyard, is a storage area for aircraft that are retired from service. These expansive fields of metal and machinery often stretch out as far as the eye can see. They're often located in arid regions, such as deserts, where the dry conditions help to preserve the airplanes, keeping rust and corrosion at bay. These boneyards serve as more than just graveyards for these skybound giants. They are also temporary holding areas for airplanes that are not quite ready to meet their end. These planes are kept in a state of operational readiness, waiting for a second life. This could be a resale to another airline, or they could be called back into service when the market conditions improve. Over the past 35 years, more than 16,000 commercial aircraft have been retired globally. That's a lot of planes needing a place to rest their wings. Boneyards provide that space, accommodating the dormant giants until their fate is decided. But these boneyards are not just vast parking lots. They are also sites of careful maintenance. The planes stored here are not abandoned. They are looked after. Regular maintenance ensures that they can be quickly brought back into service if needed. The engines are run regularly, and the aircraft are moved around to prevent their tires from flat spotting. Boneyards also play a vital role in the recycling process. When a plane is finally ready to be decommissioned, it often happens here. The valuable parts are stripped and sold, the rest is crushed and recycled, and nothing is wasted. This process is part of the industry's efforts to increase aircraft recycling rates from 70% to 95%. Boneyards serve as a temporary or sometimes permanent home for retired planes awaiting their fate. Not all planes meet their end once retired. Some find a second life in the second-hand market. Picture this, a plane that once traversed the skies, ferrying hundreds of passengers across continents, now retired, waiting for a new lease on life. This is where the second-hand aircraft market comes into play. Not every retired aircraft heads straight for the scrapyard. Some of them, despite having clocked many flight hours, still have a lot of life left in them. So, who's shopping in the second-hand market? Well, a wide range of buyers, predominantly airlines. Some airlines prefer to buy second-hand aircraft as they're more cost-effective, especially for smaller or startup airlines that are looking to build their fleet without breaking the bank. Now you might ask, can these used planes still fly? The answer is yes. In countries with less stringent maintenance requirements, these aircraft can continue to fly for many more years. Of course, they need to be well maintained and pass all necessary safety checks. After all, safety is paramount in the aviation industry. But let's not forget that these aircraft aren't just sold as is. They often undergo a rigorous refurbishment process. From updating the interiors to overhauling the engines, these planes are spruced up to meet the demands of their new owners. The second-hand market isn't just about buying and selling whole aircraft, though. It also involves the trade of used airplane parts. Engines, for example, are a highly valuable component and can be reused in other aircraft. The second-hand market is a testament to the robustness and longevity of these incredible machines. It's a place where retired aircraft get a chance to continue their service, just with a different airline in a different part of the world. The second-hand market gives these planes a new lease on life, ensuring their service continues. For some retired planes, their value lies not in their hull, but in their parts. Diving into the world of aircraft retirement, we find that the journey doesn't always end with a final landing. Many of these steel birds, even after their sky-soaring days are over, hold considerable value in their individual parts. The engines, the avionics, the landing gear, all have a role to play in the aviation industry's vibrant second act. Imagine an airplane as a treasure trove of components. Each part, from the smallest bolt to the largest engine, can be salvaged and sold to other airlines. These components can breathe life into other aircraft, supporting maintenance and repair operations, keeping them in the skies for many more years. But what happens to the planes that don't make the cut for part salvage? Enter the world of recycling, an equally fascinating process. Here, the retired aircraft are meticulously broken down. Every piece of the plane, from the aluminum in the fuselage to the plastic in the cabin, is harvested and readied for a new life. The recycling process is not just about dismantling the plane, it's about transforming these materials into something new, something useful once again. This could be anything from a soda can made from the aircraft's aluminum to a playground slide crafted from the plane's slide rafts. The Aircraft Fleet Recycling Association, an international body, is constantly working to enhance these processes. Their goal? To increase aircraft recycling rates from the current 70% to an ambitious 95%. And they're making strides, using technology advancements and industry best practices to get there. So, the next time you hold a soda can or slide down a playground slide, take a moment to think. Could this have once been a part of a majestic aircraft, soaring through the skies? From part salvage to recycling, these processes ensure that every part of the plane serves a purpose, even in retirement. Lastly, some planes retire from flying only to take on a new role on the ground. This is the fascinating world of conversion, where retired planes are repurposed into aviation-themed businesses. It's a unique and imaginative way to give these majestic machines a second life, a life beyond the clouds. One of the most popular conversions is into hotels and restaurants. The concept might seem outlandish, but it's a reality in many parts of the world. These retired aircraft offer guests an unparalleled experience, combining the thrill of aviation with the comfort of hospitality. Take, for instance, the Jumbo Stay Hotel near Arlanda Airport in Stockholm. This is not your typical roadside inn. The hotel is a converted Boeing 747, a jumbo jet that once soared through the skies. Today it rests on the ground, providing a unique accommodation experience for aviation enthusiasts and curious travelers alike. Each room within this jumbo jet is a testament to its glorious past, offering a one-of-a-kind overnight stay. But it's not just about hotels and restaurants. Some retired planes find new life as museum displays, educational facilities, and even novelty homes. The possibilities are as limitless as the imagination of those who see beyond an aircraft's initial purpose. These conversions are not just about novelty or attraction, they represent a sustainable approach to dealing with retired aircraft. By repurposing these planes, we're reducing waste, conserving resources, and providing a unique way to appreciate the marvels of aviation. From serving passengers in the air to accommodating guests on the ground, these planes find new purpose in their retirement. So, there you have it. The intriguing journey of airplanes after retirement. From their storage in desert boneyards, the bustling second-hand market, to the valuable salvage of parts. Some even get a new lease on life through recycling or conversion into unique aviation-themed businesses. It's a complex process involving meticulous management to prevent environmental and safety risks. So, the next time you see a plane soaring in the sky, remember the fascinating journey it may embark on when it retires. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video and press the bell icon for the latest updates. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating world of aviation.